Hi, this is Christian Waters with Roland Hall, and today I'm going to show you how to log into Discovery Education, create a new class, add students to that class, and assign videos for them to watch. So the first thing we're going to do is go up here to the address bar. We're going to type in rh.discoveryeducation.com, and it's going to send us to a screen where we log in. This is our Veracross username and login. So it's your first name and last name, no@rolandhall.org. Go ahead and log in. And the first thing you'll notice when you log in is you have a lot of content over here. It is, in my opinion, a little overwhelming. So we're going to focus mainly on these options to the left-hand side. So the first thing we want to do is click on Classroom Manager. If we click there, we'll see that there are no classes found. So the option is given to create a new class. So we're going to go ahead and click that option to create a new class. So there are 3 steps. The first step is to create a class name. The second step is to add students. So here we can search for students by last name in a particular grade. So I'm going to search for a student that I'm going to use as a test who is in grade 2, and I'm going to click Go. When I see that student there, I'm going to go ahead and select them. And this is where you'd probably want to try to select everyone or to search for all of the students in your class. So go ahead and search for all the students. If you're a middle school or high school teacher and you teach the entire grade, you can select the entire grade. You can just, you don't even have to search for students' names. You can just select all students in a particular grade level. Once I have the students selected that I want to add to my class, I'm going to go ahead over here on the third step, Review and Save Class, and I'm going to click Save. So it says, do you want to create another class or do you want to return to the previous page? We'll return to the previous page. So now we have our class. Our class has 1 student, and we're ready to roll. The next thing I want to do is assign videos to these students. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to search for a video that I would like to assign to my class. I'm going to search. Now, once I've searched for my search term, I'm given a few options to narrow down my search. I can narrow it down by grade level, which I'm going to do right now. I can narrow it down by the type of content. I would suggest using videos as the type of content. And then you can scroll down on the left-hand side and you can search for, you can even refine it further. You can search for videos of a certain length. You can search for videos published or created by certain content, for example, Discovery Education or BBC Active. But if you leave that blank, it will search all of them. And you'll notice that I have 336 results. This may be a lot more than you're looking for, in which case you can refine your search either by the search term or by language. After we have searched for what we are looking for and we've found a video that we like, we're going to go ahead and click this down arrow. The down arrow allows me to assign this video. I can choose an assigned date. I'll go ahead and choose today's date. I can choose a due date. I'm just going to choose a date in the future, and I'm going to select the class I want to assign it to. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Assign. This now assigns that particular video to my entire class and all the students in my class. Another way of assigning content to students is to use the Builder tools to create a board. So if you scroll over to the left-hand side and select Builder Tools, and select Board Builder, it's going to give you options of what kind of a board you'd like to build. I'm just going to create a pretty generic one, and I'm going to title it Insects, and click Save. After I've created my board, I can title it. I can select different options, so I can add a video, I can add text to accompany that video, I can add another video down below. And this is saying that I can even add my own files to upload. So if I had my own video on my own computer, I could upload it here. If I don't want one of these elements, I can hover over it and click the red delete button to get rid of it. Right now I'm going to show you how to search for a video to put in here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that video, and I'm going to add a little caption about and I could add a bulleted list right here. I could change the font size. I have lots of options. I can also change the size of the text box. I'm going to add another option here. And I can make a list. I can, again, have the same options to edit the text. Once I'm completely done, so basically this board builder and this board is just a way for me to lay out some content that I'm going to distribute and assign to my students. So if I click Assign, I'm done with my board. I'm ready to assign it to students. I'm going to choose the date, choose a date in the future, and choose my class to assign it to, and click Assign. Now our students in my class will see this board. They'll have the options. They'll be able to read the text I've written. They'll be able to click on these individual videos, and they'll be able to watch the videos that I have put in this board. Student standpoint, they're going to use the same URL or the same link to log in. If they are using an iPad, they can type in this link, or the tech department can send this link out to your students so that it will appear on their iPad almost like an app, and they just have to touch it and it will direct their browser to go here. So from a student standpoint, they're going to type in their first name and last name, and they're going to type in their password. For students of lower grades, we've kept it a generic password of capital R, lowercase HALL, 12345. But for other students in upper grades, there might be a unique ID they use. It's the same as their Veracross login. So go ahead and click Login. The students will do this. Once they've logged in, it will recognize and it will show them two main assignments they've got right away. It will also give them an option to view all of their assignments, and it will say how far through the assignment they are. This is the first assignment that I assigned, which is the board. Let's go ahead and look and see what that looks like. They're titled the same thing, which is a little confusing. This is the board I created, and the student will see the text that I've written as well as the video. They can go ahead and begin watching these videos.
Answer social.
They can click through, they can pause, they can rewind if they needed a little extra support, and of course they can make the video full screen. Once a student is done viewing all the videos and doing all the activities on the board, they can click Mark as Complete. Once they're in their home screen, students can also see other assignments that they've been given. For example, they can see this insect video that I searched for and assigned to them.
The largest group of animals is insects. Wow.
So again, they can watch this video, they can mark as complete once they're finished, or they can just continue to watch it, and when they're all done, they can go back to the home page. They don't have to mark as complete. They can just continue to watch it, and it will appear there if they need it in the future. The other thing that students can do is if they are researching videos that you have not assigned them, they themselves can also search for videos. If you've got younger kids who may not be too search savvy, you may have to sort of guide them through this process. But it allows them to search by grade level, by video, and they can see much or almost all of the same content as teachers.